Hello and welcome to Sierra Make. I'm Sierra and today we're going to make some gluten-free soul bread. To make this gluten-free, low-carb, flourless bread, you need this first row of wet ingredients, which is 12 ounces of softened cream cheese, a 1/4 cup of melted butter, a 1/4 cup of olive oil, a 1/4 cup of heavy whipping cream, 1 tablespoon of maple syrup. The original recipe called for liquid stevia, but I don't like the taste of it, so I'm using maple syrup, and 4 large eggs. For the dry ingredients, you will need 2½ teaspoons of baking powder, a 1/3 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of xanthan gum, 1½ teaspoons of salt, but if you use salted butter, you don't need this bit. 1 2/3 cup of unflavored protein powder, I used Whey, and 1/4 teaspoon of cream of tartar. As always, the ingredients are in the description down below, as well as a link to the original recipe I used. First things first, preheat your oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. Then butter a 9x5 bread pan. Now we want to mix together that top row of dry ingredients, which was the baking powder, baking soda, xanthan gum, salt, protein powder, and cream of tartar. I want to apologize for the footage this time around. I tried setting my camera to time-lapse, which ended up giving me this super close sped-up shot. I feel like it's hard to tell what I'm doing, but go ahead and let me know in the comments down below whether you like it more. Now, in a second bowl, we want to mix the first 5 wet ingredients together, which was the softened cream cheese, the melted butter, the olive oil, heavy whipping cream, and maple syrup. And once that's thoroughly mixed, go ahead and add your eggs in one at a time until it's nice and blended. Once it's blended, you can sift in your dry ingredients to get rid of any of the chunks in it and fold the mixture together, being careful not to overmix or it will make the bread dense. Now you can pour it into your greased pan and bake it for 45 minutes or until the top of it is golden brown. Go ahead and let it cool a little bit before removing it from the pan, and then let it out to cool completely. I gotta say, I was a little worried about how it would turn out because it was my first time making it and I wasn't sure if I mixed the ingredients up enough. But the outside looked beautiful and I couldn't wait to cut into it and see how the inside looked. If you ask me, that looks a lot like bread. It has a bit more structure to it, but it's pretty fluffy considering it's a lot of fats and cheese and no flour. Of course, I had to go find out what my family thought of it.
It's very buttery.
Can I try it?
You can have it, right? Yeah, it's gluten-free. I like it. It'd be really good with some cheese. Very buttery.
Cheesy!
It would be good cheesy.
It's a buttery sponge cake. I don't know.
It's light. I like that it like for a gluten-free cake.
It's giving me sponge cake vibes.
Is it?
Yeah.
I like it.
It's good.
Try it.
It's good.
I think it's pretty good.
It's good.
Very buttery.
It's the best gluten-free bread we've made.
Well, there you have it. Gluten-free, low-carb, flourless soul bread. Please let me know in the comments below if you like the layout of this video and hit the like button if you like the recipe. Also, click the link in the corner for more gluten-free content and hit subscribe if you want to see what I make next Friday.